2 Russian troop positions outside of Ukraine. Ukrainian and Western officials have been raising concerns over the recent Russian build-up of forces near the Ukrainian border. Officials fear that the Kremlin might be preparing for significant military action against Ukraine or even a possible invasion. According to Western and Ukrainian sources, Russia has amassed about 100,000 troops on the Ukrainian border. U.S. intelligence has judged that the Kremlin has drawn up plans for a military operation utilizing about 175,000 troops that can be launched within the coming weeks. Whether or not President Vladimir Putin has decided to launch a military attack, what's clear is Russia is almost ready to use significant military intervention in Ukraine. According to Ukrainian authorities, since the start of 2021, Russia has been moving additional forces in areas near and around Luhansk and Donetsk. These include around 5,000 soldiers sent to reinforce the 12,000 troops that are permanently stationed in the area. Another significant cause for concern for Ukrainian and Western officials are the forces amassing in the north of Ukraine in an area called Klintsy, an important strategic point where Ukrainian, Russian, and Belarusian borders meet. Forces here are poised to within striking distance of Ukraine's capital Kiev. If Russian forces can execute a successful attack from this location, it could threaten Ukraine's government, further complicating the country's defensive efforts. Additional Russian troop deployments north of Ukraine might overstretch Ukraine's military by spreading their forces thin to cover all fronts. Broad estimates on the number of troops and type of equipment deployed outside of Ukraine are as follows. These estimates are based on information by Ukrainian and Western officials. Most of the Russian buildup involves troops and equipment that take time to deploy. This includes tanks and heavy armor. Some of the troop and equipment has traveled by train from as far away as Siberia. Although the Russian deployments doesn't include reserve and logistical infrastructure like field hospitals near Ukraine. These units can be easily deployed quickly when the need arises. To date, most of the attention has been focused on the buildup of Russian forces near the 2 breakaway provinces in eastern Ukraine, the provinces of Donetsk and Luhansk. Since 2014, the Ukrainian military has been fighting separatists backed and armed by the Russian government. According to Ukrainian military, they estimate the separatist forces, which include Russian troops, to number to at least 30,000 fighters in the area.